Earth, such a beautiful planet. The fact that human beings have developed the capacity to travel in space in pursuit of fact-finding missions is mind-boggling.
However, we rarely consider the effects that these harsh conditions can bear on us. Humans are the aboriginals of Earth, but can we withstand space and other planets that are wildly different? Some of the significant changes due to space are genetic, cardiological, circadian rhythmic, weak bones, muscles and immune system, vision problems, and the list just goes on. And since I love space and genetics, why not combine them both? But wait, you must be wondering how I'm going to combine two completely different topics. Let me show you how by starting off with the twin study. NASA conducted a comparatively year-long study between twins Scott, who lived on the ISS, and Mark, who lived on Earth, to see the genomic changes due to space travel. This brings us to two important topics, epigenetics and gene expression. Epigenetics is the information that tells your genes not what they are, but what they should do. All the cells in our body are made up of a set of instructions, genes, and there are various factors which activate and deactivate the required genes for the production of a corresponding protein, depending on this type of cell.
Think of it like this. The DNA sequence is the letters, and epigenetics is like the grammar related to which genes are working and which ones are silent. Epigenetics includes the addition of a methyl group to one of the four basic units of DNA called cytosine, a process called DNA methylation which can turn off genes.
Another important mechanism of epigenetics is histone modification. But what are histones? These are the proteins that help in the wrapping of DNA and prevent it from tangling. Adding a marker to histones loosens the DNA around it and thus increases the chances of that DNA to be expressed.
Now let's take a look at gene expression. This is when a segment of our DNA is read to synthesize proteins or other molecules. It allows the cell to respond to its changing environment and determines if the gene is switched on or off. It is instrumental in controlling the amount and frequency of the proteins produced.
Now coming back to the topic at hand, how is this significant? Although there were chromosomal inversions, lengthening of telomeres, and genomic instability, many of the changes that had affected Scott disappeared when he returned to Earth, so thank God no harm done. Now that we're getting a clearer picture of what happens to astronauts, hopefully we can overcome these barriers and venture further into space.